Welcome back to another commercial trucking chronicle video. Look, just pulling up over here, trying to be easy, trying to be easy on this road. Oh, they got them horses and stuff. Can't come through here flying, of course, because they're working out here. This is construction. Even if it's 45, I'm only going 20 some odd miles an hour. This is a construction zone, man. Under construction, you see what I'm saying? And what people don't realize when they're riding through here, even though you don't see nobody working but the signs are out, you still gotta adjust your speed, man. You see? And I got a load on me, so I'm definitely gotta slow down. But if I don't slow down, just keep it slow, start tearing the brakes up. Put more wear on the brakes. But it's real nice out here, so I figured, why not, man? Why not? Pull out the key. You got the man right there, he said stop. You gotta stop. See a guy up there saying stop. Yeah. But it's another round of asphalt, paving these roads out here going to your neighborhood. Appreciate the like, man. It's just after 1. It's like 1:47 this afternoon. And, it's a beautiful day. We got to get it done. It's going down. We out here. This is going to be one of those days. This is one of them days like doing selective work. This road goes forever. So I'll get a load. I got a load of asphalt. Once they use this up, then they're going to need me down somewhere way down over there because they're ripping up the road, and I'll take a load back with me and dump that. Then I come back, rinse and repeat, and get back in line out here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Scenery's nice, always nice scenery out here. So I'm just chilling. I do need to get down the road though. I mean, sometimes I gotta sit and wait through this traffic. Here they come now. Gotta wait for the escort vehicle. And the escort people be, yo, they're crazy. They're crazy. He driving all in the people's grass. He don't care. Is that a driveway? Oh, he might be in the driveway. But you never know. They will drive into people's grass. He's in the driveway, man. Shout out to them. They do a pretty good job. But some of them guys, I'm trying to tell you. And the guys out here with the flag, too. Gotta give them some props, man. These guys, man. But the guys and girls, sometimes, they be having some of the Some of the real ones and some of the crazy ones be out here. And it get hot. It gets hot. It gets hot for them, you know? They don't got a spot in the shade. It's kind of tough. But, you know, they got plenty of drinks. They got them guys, pull up on them, throw them in the truck, let them get some air conditioning, throw them a few drinks. You know, some water, ice cold water. They keep some juice and stuff, keep them hydrated. Then put them back out. Alright, you gotta get back out there. Charge up their batteries, son, real quick. God bless him. My younger brother, man, used to do that type of work. He used to work like this with the flags. He was upstate New York doing it. And then he said him and his boy, they wind up beating somebody up. They wind up, his boy got into it with somebody down the other end. So he jumped in his car and shot down there. They was fighting out there. My brother wound up getting into it with with his co-worker, a radical driver. Now see, this is what I'm saying. You coming up on the spot, slow it down, guys. I need to be safe. I'll let you get a good view of what we're doing now. I'm coming through safe, man. And I'm controlling the traffic behind me. Ain't too many people. But at the same time, I'm not speeding, so they can't speed. These guys are out here working. Let them work, let them live. You feel me? Show them some respect when you come through these zones, man. People, they're just always in a rush, and see? Why you gotta take your time coming through here, man? I do not drive over up to the job site. I pull off from the job site the same way. Now these people behind me, watch, I know they got a hate. Well, there's only one guy, but he's probably like, you freaking jerk. Whatever. But you gotta drive slow. It looked like he about to take off and start flying too, look. He almost ran him down. Look, he ready to hit the man. He's gone. He's still in the construction zone, They're working for the long miles down the road. But you just gotta be cautious, that's all. What's going on, man? Let me get my car. Should do my thing. It's nice. Look, so look ahead. We're going straight ahead. That's what we're doing. These patches on the side of the road over there. Keep it 100 though. It's hot. It's definitely hot. I mean, I can walk and chew bubble gum, you know what I'm saying? So, as far as this is like a pretty easy type of joint. Some people make it difficult, more difficult than it needs to be. This is pretty cake. It's like a cakewalk. I mean, patching too. Patching is not bad, but you're doing the whole road. I mean, I'm moving like a half a mile an hour, pretty slow. They got the crap coming out the back on the rear end of things. We're just slowly creeping on up to the next patch. That's what we do. Exactly what we do. That's what we're doing. It's gonna look real nice, you know? It's gonna look real nice. only gonna come back and do the whole road. So these little selective patches are just kind of prep for the mat that they're gonna put over this, you know. And you see these guys, they don't play. They don't play. Teamwork make the dream work, baby. You know, when you got a good team, you can do anything. Take it up, take it up. Hey, all right, we're back. I'm taking my, okay, I can see what he's talking about. He said go up by the other truck. Yeah, well, hopefully it's this one. I might have went too far. They way back there. Hold on. Hey, tell the driver to come back here. Look where they at. Oh, shit. Ah. I don't want to go too far. I pulled up, okay? There's patches right there. As far as I saw, they need to do the patches, and we did the patches back there. So I'll sit right here. If they start waving me to come back, it's nothing. I throw them in reverse. Right? I'm midway between them and them. Ain't no shade over here though. It'd be nice if I was parked in the shade because it is hot in this truck. You think that stuff back there? Let me, matter of fact, put the tarp back over. Tarp the load back up. Keep the heat in. You know what I'm saying? It's another thing you gotta remember. You gotta think. Tarp the load. Keep the heat in there. They got trucks that got heated beds to keep the bed hot, but we don't have that. But we do have some very good tarps, and they're insulated, so that keeps the heat because heat rises. Cover that up, the heat stays in there. Boom. It's still better stay hot. And I can feel the heat. That's what I'm saying. It's hot up in here. But this is a nice scene. I mean, check it out. Check it out. They got the cornfields. No. You know what that is? Does anybody know what that is growing over there? Do you guys know what this is growing? Please don't say it's no corn. That looks like a cornfield. There's another truck behind me. Where he come from? Why he don't go in front of me? I gotta get the rest of this off. I'm about to find out what's going on with him because I gotta get the rest of this off. Hey, you got radio check? Mic check. I wonder who that is. In a second. go. Yeah. He's gonna go around. Yes, sir. This way. He got a fresh load. I told him, you go in front of me. That way, here they come. They can get the rest of this stuff. They get the rest of this stuff off this truck. You know. Okay. Said go up. All right, we're going up. I don't want to mix it up now. He gotta wait till I'm done. Then they can get in. Well, he ain't know. He ain't know. Hold up. They told him come up here. Do they need it in that box? They might have enough to do it. So this is one, like I was gonna say, man, this is one of those days. Move up, do this, move up, do that. Man, it's just a lot. But nonetheless, you gotta have gratitude. Be grateful for this opportunity. It's like, it's a blessing right now. That's why I be saying. Got the right team, you can do anything. Can't have teammates hating on each other. Dude, it's just, I don't know, dude. This dude's crazy. You know, this dude. I say, hey, this is what you gonna say. I'm not from out here. I'm not from out here. This girl just had an accident, backed up into the daggone state vehicle. I should have said that, but it happened. I didn't, you know. I'm trying. I just say, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be on the phone and all that stuff, man, like, you don't need to be on the phone while you working and talking and all that. But I mean, the same thing. Be like, oh, well, don't record. I can walk and chew bubble gum, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't do it. And I don't got the phone in my hand either.
Got your ticket already?
Yeah, I gave it to you already. Yep. Some people can't do it. They just can't walk and chew gum. You're not gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, pay attention to things that's going on around them, but some people can. This guy's telling me, do this, do that, do this, raise his bed, boom, boom, boom. Got 1 foot on the brake, 1 foot on the gas. You know what I'm saying? Gotta watch overhead power lines and everything. It's a lot. You gotta be very mindful what you're doing and stuff. So people that are not really, I mean, I don't know how long you had a license and stuff, man, but I've been driving for over 10 years. There's a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, I've been driving for more than 10 years, actually, trucks, but, you know, I got into commercial trucks. I've been driving dump trucks for way more than 10 years. But commercial trucks, it's empty. They got the rest of it. It wasn't even hardly done. I don't know how long. I mean, I've been driving long. So, like I said, I've been driving for over 10 years, man. I'm just telling you, man. As a truck driver, there's a lot of experience, man. You know, when you got somebody that's not experienced, just has a lot of enough experience, they need to be paired up and teamed up with somebody. You know, and even some of the guys that are more experienced, they do. You know, if the type of trucking that you're doing allows, you know what I'm saying, it's like you communicate with these radios, they pretty much will, you know, watch each other's back, you know, while on the road and actually roll in tandem. like my man right here, to get by him. I gotta get by him. He gonna be doing patches. Good. Yeah, I'm empty. Just up ahead. What's that up there? Let's see what's going on, right? That's what we doing. But I'm saying, like, when we're riding in tandem, you know, everybody, especially in the construction type stuff, you gotta look out for each other. I just feel like that. You know, I'm not a local resident of this. I'm not a local resident of this town at all. I don't live out here around where this job is taking place at. It's a nice neighborhood. I'd love to be living in that house over there. One of them houses over there. I had this as my, you know, my route home or something. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. And so a lot of these guys that I work with, they're from in these areas, man. They're from up and around in these areas. They grew up out here. They know these roads, where they heading, where they connecting, and what highway, you know, working on, and you know, we do a lot of work on these state highways, man. So you know, I don't know what highway connect to what highway. And I ain't never been a fan of GPSs because as a truck driver, you know, you got two same streets. You know what I'm saying? I've been driving over 10 years. I always had to deal with GPS taking me to the wrong place. You know, zip codes is the reason that, you know, you never know. So that if I could, yeah, I'm going to always follow somebody that know where they're going, especially if they're from in the area. Like, especially, I'd rather take the GPS's. Why would I rather go to GPS rather than somebody who's from the area? That don't make any sense at all. I'll make out better going, you know what I'm saying, following the other guy that's, you know, local, you know what I'm saying, that lives here, that knows around here. Because my behind is definitely, you know, my behind is definitely gonna mess around and wind up somewhere getting freaking lost. And once I get lost out here, you take one wrong turn, man. Take one wrong turn. You see what I'm saying? And look, let me show you how easy for one long turn could turn into the wrong turn going for miles down that way. Because see, up there, you're gonna have to go either left or right. Up here, you gotta go left or right. And left or right means, you know what I'm saying, you don't need to be taking the wrong turn because GPS is, you know what I'm saying, like, you don't got no signal or something. So I followed you. Right? You do that. A lot of guys do that. I work with, and they've been doing it for a while, right? So I guess you know that just bothers or makes you know. I don't know. I don't know. May do feel like, oh well, you know, y'all wasting time. Y'all going to the store and. Made for somebody to make a complaint. I'm going to the store and so I don't know about that. Going to the store, you know, you go to the store for a number of reasons. You know, you might be thirsty. You might need to use the restroom because there ain't no restrooms out here, especially if you know there's a clean restroom. But if I'm following you and you say you got to move to use the bathroom, I'm following you. You pull into the restroom, I might as well stop too. Call that my break. Because then we're going to get back on the road, right? We trucking. That's how trucking is, B. How can somebody have, you know what I'm saying, a gripe with that? And then, you know, like I said, the accident that happened, the girl, well, she shouldn't have been on her phone, but I think had she been with somebody, you know, and they would have been with her, you know, kind of following, you know, she was following somebody or they was, you know, kind of running in tandem or at least, you know, had other eyes around. They could have said, yo, man, watch you gonna hit that damn state vehicle. And they probably wouldn't have let her, did they? They surely would have gave her some kind of word, heads up. You know, and that's truckers looking out for each other. That's what, if I was the type of truck driver that I was, behind, we run tandem, and you do something, you about to do something that's going to cost the company and then cost you and everybody, and you mess around, mess up the job, you got us in trouble with the state or anything. I mean, not saying that happened, but anything to prevent something like that from happening. And if I ran upon last year. I ran upon these two chicks that was they're truck drivers, right? And they was following each other. We left the plant. We aren't all going to the same. We're not leaving and going to the same job or nothing. We don't work together or nothing. We just all happen to be leaving the plant at the same time. They got different material, or I think they were empty. I don't know. I know I had a load on me. I didn't even see them until I know there were two trucks that were in front of me when I left the plant, and they were both the same color, the same company. So they took the turn. I got behind them. I was going the same way. So there's two trucks in front of me. Didn't know it was a guy, a girl, none of that. So I'm behind them. So I fell back and let them go because I don't know who they are, and I'm not following them. So no need to kind of convoy like that, because I know DOT frowns upon that. A lot of trucks back to back to back. So, not like three trucks is back to back to back, but I don't know that we're a different company. I just fell back. You know what I'm saying? Let them kind of go. And I was slow rolling. They got out of sight. I come back up on them on the road. The girl had her front tire blew out. The first truck. And the girl that was behind her, now I find, because they pulled over, now I find out they're girls in the truck. You know what I'm saying? So when I pulled over, because I came around the thing, and they was already outside the truck. And I came around the corner, and because now I caught up back up to them. Come around the corner, they outside the truck. So I'm like, I gotta slow down, I gotta load. Good thing I wasn't, you know what I mean? So I wasn't traveling fast or nothing like that. So I wound up passing them. I went by them because I seen what happened, because they were off to the side. So I went and I got past in front of them, pulled up a little ways because that was kind of a turn. I pulled up, parked the truck, hit my flashers, and I jumped out and went to go see if there was all right. So the other girl that was the truck that had the blowout was the truck that was in front. The girl that was following her, there was two of them. She was in the truck behind her. When I got out, I was like, yo, y'all safe, all right? She's like, she held that down like a pro. You know what I'm saying? And I guess, if your front tire blows out, bro, you just better hope you can stop the truck in time. You're going to go whatever way it sends you. Boom, when it blows. So, 2 lanes of traffic. You know what I'm saying? It's like a road like this with 2 lanes of traffic, and it was coming around a turn. So it was just like it was a dangerous spot. So we was looking for triangles. I said, yeah, because she didn't have triangles. When I came up on the job, I didn't see no triangles. I said, you don't got no triangles? You got to put some cones or something now coming around that turn. So I was looking for the triangles in my truck, because I was just going to put them out there for it, just, And I didn't find them until later. I was like, I can't find them. I gotta go. I gotta get going. So I left them. I had to leave. But 2 sets of eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. Can't never get mad at that, man. Because now if somebody do have something like that happen, boom, you got sets of. You know what I mean? Like nobody had triangles, and that was crazy. But what are the odds of that? So. Always check and make sure that you got your, you know what I'm saying, all your safety stuff, especially those flares and them triangles or whatever, And if you would have asked me, because, I'll just tell you like this: I had 2 trucks. When I dispatched my drivers, I had guys driving for me, and when I had dispatched my trucks, especially if I'm doing like we did Frito Lay. I would have, and Amazon, like I dispatched them 2 at a time. They was getting a little job together, drive together in case anything happens. So we just do a lot. Anytime, we're always doing things in tandem if I could. Anytime we booked it in tandem. So that just makes for, so an extra set of eyes, as well as if anything happens. So, basically, one of the dudes over here, this dude's gonna say, boss, boss probably laughed at him. They always riding together. They always riding together. What kind of shit? Man, first of all, I almost got, like, I was way miles away from where I was supposed to be one time. I didn't have a GPS, and I don't know the area. So nothing rings a bell to me. Nothing rings a bell to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, they always riding together. If we on the same job, yes, I'm riding with the dude, because why? He knows his way around. I'm not going to take my GPS advice over him, because they send me on a road where it got weight restrictions and all kind of other stuff. See, I've been driving for over 10 years, and I don't have to deal with these GPSs. So, dude can miss me and all that other crap. I tell him, what? Well, no, let me just stop right there. I ain't talking to the boss about it. But if the dude say something about, oh, you driving, he say something to me, he ain't gonna even do that, because I'm looking at him like, man, I ain't even from out here. Why shouldn't I be following these guys? They know where they going. That's gonna be my first line of defense. You feel me? Oh, don't your GPS work? Man, I hardly ever have a signal. You know what I'm saying? They could never reach me on the phone anyway, because I blocked them before. I didn't want to talk to the dude. I'm like, make it out of here. He acting too, you know what I mean? Petty and stuff. So then I unblocked them. But then, it's just like, dude, you crying about some of the most pettiest things. Like, do you see all these red flags, people driving around? Get on people for stuff like that, bro. If you can't do a better job at, pointing out safety issues, you don't want to come in here driving around like you a madman because you think you just a top super trucker. Top super trucker. Top super trucker come pull up on the scene. Stupid. Hey, man. Then I say, hey, man. I don't know how to get back to the plan. Whatever, I got lost coming over here. All right, follow me. I'm gonna wait for you down here. That dude didn't even wait for me. He's the same dude that was complaining. He just pulled off and left me. I was like, hey, this. But hey, just like the man that paid me told me, go with the flow. So that's what I'm doing. I get here before the dude that's crying all the time, showing up all late, all fast. It's a construction zone, man. Chill out, bro. Maybe for you. Guess when you gotta get up early to beat me in, now you're mad. Got to beat all the other guys in that's filing each other. Now you're mad. You gotta get up and beat work before them. Right? Come in early sometime. Instead of late all the time, talking junk. Hey, man. It's Tuesday, coffee and donut day. So don't be no donut. And don't try to play me. Mess around, man. I'm telling you, man. You get lost out here, you take the wrong turn, bro. And no one will ever see you again. Oh, yeah. It's the South, bro. Yeah, bro. Man, come on, man. Look. But anyway, I'm about to let this thing get, I'm about to get an algorithm back to YouTube, man. Because I know how to, do me a favor. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, man, for more content, man. We got to get back to work. There's a lot going on, man. See what I'm saying? My man got his KB flying through. Look at the road dudes. They crazy. How do I? All right, do me a favor, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Wait a minute, dang, man. Hold on, there you go. Yeah. So do me a favor, hit the like button if you like the content. If you guys want to see more of what's going on out here, you like the action, you like the scenery, you like men in uniforms, you know, bright fluorescent shirts and stuff like that. Guys like these guys here, you know what I'm saying? Big, strong, construction working dude. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know where you're from, what kind of truck driver you are, how many years you've been driving. If you think you're better than the GPS, let me know. Yeah, man. Gotta get through the day, and then we push past Wednesday. Once we get over the hump tomorrow, man. Got it made, man. Through the grace of God. With the grace of God, we got, you know what I'm saying? Come right back out here and do it again. If the weatherman don't predict no daggone storm, no rain. Y'all be safe out there, man. It's your boy Swizzy.